A lot of questions out there about migrating Power BI licenses to Fabric, some misinformation. I'm here to help clarify it. I put together a Power BI to Fabric transition helper where I describe the transition path for various Power BI licenses. Power BI Pro, Power BI PPU, premium per user, no change. Keep those existing Power BI licenses. Power BI premium SKU licenses, those are your P SKUs. They are changing. You need to migrate from a P SKU to an F SKU by the end of your subscription or by the end of your enterprise agreement. The migration from a P SKU to an F SKU is fairly straightforward. Microsoft has a equivalency guide that demonstrates, for example, that a P1 SKU is equivalent to a Fabric F64 SKU. Will you pay more? Not really. If you look at the example of a P1 SKU and an F64 SKU, the prices are reasonably the same, maybe a little bit more for the F SKU, but not very much. But the F SKU does open up additional Fabric capabilities and additional capabilities that were not part of the P SKU. I've been asked about autoscale. Fabric has a bursting and smoothing capability, not the same as autoscale, but you might save a little bit of money on bursting costs with Fabric bursting and smoothing, which is out of the box. You can also manually scale up Fabric as well. You might say, I don't want to get forced into Fabric. No one's forcing you into Fabric or locking you into Fabric. Yes, Power BI is now part of a unified Fabric interface, but you can completely disable all Fabric features and functionality on the tenant. Switching is easy. Assign the new F SKU to your workspace, and now that workspace is running under that Fabric capacity. If you're using embedded capacities, those are your A SKUs and your EM SKUs. Keep those existing SKUs for now. You're not required to transition from A SKUs and EM SKUs to F SKUs. Maybe in the future. Right now, you're not required. Are there additional benefits of F SKUs? Absolutely. Manage private endpoints, pausing and resuming at capacities if you're on monthly billing, trusted workspace access, and the capability to use all Fabric workloads as part of that capacity. So you may have a P SKU currently. You migrate that to an F SKU. You may not be using all that capacity of that F SKU. Build Fabric workloads on top of that. You're paying the same price for the F SKU as you were previously for the P SKU. There's different ways to approach that, but it's a general idea of what you can do with Fabric capacities compared to just using a P SKU. You want a copy of the one-page transition guide? Feel free to put a comment on the video. Just say copy, and I'll find a way to get it to you. Thanks.